Yeah, I realized I was like, oh, I don't have the cherry berry. Freaking custard berry for some reason. Okay, that helped my throat. It's like the cold gummies from the fridge. Halal gummies. Report to the gym staffer. So let's see. Wow, I don't think I cleared it as much as I got owned by it. Well, I mean, I cleared that, but not Iono, which is what matters. Hi Iono, I'm back to be defeated again. Or not. It's time for the Iono Zone, everybody! Iono Zone. I wonder if like Japanese mixed with something else to make it look like a Pokemon language or something. Looks pretty Japanesey. Like I can't lose. My overconfidence kills me. Muchly Electro King, thank you, Muchly. So weird. Probably sounds a lot more natural in Japanese. Okay. Bird against bird, but freaking raining. So my collect wouldn't really know. Chloe again got popped by a Anybody else watching the live action for One Piece? Freaking awesome! I knew Avatar was gonna be a disappointment though, so. Ooh, Magneto down. Before even realizing it. Darling, go forth and do something. Because we know you can. That's cool. That's pretty cool that because it's raining, like when you send out the Pokemon, it like splashes. Pretty neat. Neat details. Like this game felt like it was made for VGC and like competitive Pokemon and all that. Truly, it feels that way. And I don't mind. I really don't because I love it. Okay, like Whoopi is one of my favorite like Poke YouTubers nowadays and everything, and like I've loved like Wi-Fi battling Pokemon, like watching those videos since I was a kid, like back in the black and white days, I believe, and then before the black and white days, it was like watching videos of Pokemon Battle Revolution, watching videos of Pokemon Stadium 2, Pokemon and like what's the what are the two ones that are on the GameCube called? The edgy ones that have Shadow Pokemon. I forgot what it's called, but I watched all those videos and they were freaking awesome. And I've been in this, you know, for so long that like to me, like story or stuff like that doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, mostly it's just me like if I can, you know, be super enthralled and into the battle like I am right now, and if I was doing Wi-Fi battle whatever, at first too it was like weird for me because like it was the first time when I saw like how Earthquake is animated in this game, and I was like, that's it. Like it doesn't even freaking feel like an earthquake. It feels like you're jumping and then like the floor from the bottom is going up and hurting the other Pokemon. It looks so dumb. Like, it looks more like bulldoze than freaking earthquake. But now I can kind of tell why that was the case that it was. As basically, you know, it makes like battles a lot faster and everything, especially for, you know, Wi-Fi battling and stuff like that. So that was the reasoning for that, I suppose. But the Pokemon models looking as awesome and beautiful as they do with the amount of textures that they have, yeah, it's freaking awesome. And yeah, so there's a lot of benefits and things that can be irritating and all that, but I feel like people focus way too much on the negative and don't realize how all the positives that are there, which that's up for everyone to decide, not for me to decide. My opinion is just that, my opinion. But yeah, I should have done Fire Fang. Messed up so bad by doing that. And then it shoots a water gun from its belly. Man, this thing is probably my favorite Pokemon in this generation. I really like this gosh darn frog, man. It's just so cute. Okay. I can't even risk pausing a video. Mega Drain, baby! Drain some Mega Energy away from that frog. But we still have Miss Mages. We can't get past the frog, but we still have Miss Mages. Ooh, now I know why it's so long. It's not just Iono. It's also the fire type Team Star boss. That's why. Yeah. I just put 2 videos in one, where like my editor can put into multiple parts. Yeah, now it makes sense. Well, at least I've eaten everything that I need to. Snarl, but it's gonna turn into an electric type, so I stupidly went for Snarl, thinking about the super effectiveness. You can tell, like, there's so many tiny decisions in there that could have been made differently. Just a small little amount of pressure applied to the brain could have helped, you know, not being annihilated. But, just wasn't the case, unfortunately. But it still helped, minus the special attack, so. I think probably it ends up getting a crit. 2 special attacks down. Incinerate the girl. Or snarl, I guess. Keep snarling. Another confused way. No! I at least thought, like, oh, I can do something. The AI in this game is so smart. But so is my frog. Well, no, crocodile. Same difference. Oh, crit, yep. And now I think the confusion is gonna take me out. You see the difference in like the confused thing is that like it actually shows him going a little forward and maybe perhaps hitting into a wall or something and hurting himself. So this time didn't really reset. I was like, okay, maybe I have a new strategy and it'll work out. Perhaps that was the thing, right? But more of, I think all these Pokemon are basically dead meat. Or not dead meat, dead weight. Whereas I already have a Magnemite. Magnevity. It is, you know. I'm so glad I can like listen to Little Simsy while also doing my recordings. To have that on the side, just she's super entertaining. What can I say? It's the new way of going through YouTube. Just like either increase the speed of the video or just like listen it. Breaking Swipe, nice. If it wasn't, would it have taken it to mid? mid mid HP, but I still caught it. It can sprint at 70 miles per hour while carrying a human. The rider's body heat warms cyclists are. Interesting. That's a cool way that it's mutualism and not parasitism, where the trainer is acting like the parasite sitting on the cyclizar. By Ares. No, by Leo, I guess. Ares would have been the better one to put away. Ah, yeah, okay. So the reason why this recording is so long is first, Iono. Second, the Pokemon that I look forward to for more additions to my team. Third, Team Star. And fourth, final catches before setting forth in new adventures. 3 catches, a lot of it. Wait, I can already imagine all the angry comments on, "You've broken every rule in a Nuzlocke!" But I can also imagine all the nice amount of likes and comments of, "You did great, dude. That was insane. Oh my god, that's such a long video. Yay." Or, "Oh my god, maybe you shouldn't have it into multiple parts. Maybe you can just watch it through one sitting." You know, all that, you know. That's just me babbling on and thinking too hard on my own. A disarming voice. A disarming voice would have been actually pretty useful against Miss Mages. Or I think it decreases attack. Magnanimity. Magneto is gone, and we've brought our new teammates to the battle. I am so sorry for that huge amount of not, being here. But let's see. I don't know. I think I win without Cyclizar. That's what it feels like. But let's see. Luxio is the first one, I think. No, we already took out the bird. Luxio is the second one. Okay. And I taught Deerling Trailblaze just to have a stronger grass type move. and, you know, obviously a priority. If only it had a headbutt instead of takedown. I really like Trailblaze would be so nice if it like increased speed and attack. Would be super OP, but that would be so nice. But also the fact that like it doesn't have a like, you know, Mega Drain or Horn Leech and all that, but it doesn't have horns yet, I suppose, so it's fine. I was really worried about that missing. That attack missing was gonna be, oh boy, that was gonna be bad. 25, level 25. I think it evolves around like level 30 or 32 into Sawsbuck. Oh, like, do I need to seed it again? And I guess I have to seed it again, which is surprising. But Dueling took the hit, didn't get paralyzed. Zen headbutt. Ooh, living on that one. That's epic, man. Living on the wild side. Going for a wild ride. I should have just continued with her, but maybe it was like not wanting to give another boost to Electromorphosis. Alright, Peck, Horn Claws, Wing Attack, and Tailwind. Tailwind it is. It really wouldn't have been that useful anyways. Aries would have just been a very big liability until it can evolve all the way around like level 50 into Braviary. And even then, it's like outclassed by so many things. And I really want to get up the Fighting Flamingo. Hopefully I get it in my, like, you know, ranges when it comes to, like, what's the first Pokemon that pops up. I had to do a small little reset of my whole Pokemon team and Pokemon in general after this gym, so I'm sorry about that if that, like, goes against so many of the Pokemon Nuzlocke rules, but I'm desperate. Definitely desperate. Do I sound better like this? Do I sound like better like this? Or do I just sound better like this in a normal voice? Bellybolt. Who would have thought he would have been this much of a pain? At least now I know when I'm gonna do more Nuzlocks, I know what to do. But also, it's gonna be the EV one. It's definitely gotta be the EV one, man. Just gotta figure out where I can catch that EV. Or I could try with the birds that are finally back, the Flamenco dancing, Oricorio, and the other Oricorios, and they're multiple different. Like, I believe it has 4 forms. It has the fire flying, has the electric flying, it has the ghost flying, psychic flying. So imagine using all those together as on a Nuzlocke. But I'm not experienced enough to do that. I think I'm experienced enough to do the EV one for Violet, but not for that yet. Well, let's see. There are some switches I could have easily done to make things go the way that I need them to, but yeah. The cyclists are gonna win it for me. I stupidly used quick attack with but it's fine. I should have kept it as the main dragon instead of going full normal, because now, as you're gonna see, it's not gonna resist Miss Magius's electric attacks. My favorite frog of all time. Politoed used to be, now it's this frog. It's like, would be a giant freaking awesome plushie. Probably is one already. I'm sure somebody thought of it. Ooh, terrestrialized and ready. Let's see whose terrestrialization comes out on top. I really am. I think this is the run. If I don't hit myself all the time. This has to be the run. The other thing here was been better to use Breaking Swipe. Would have done more damage. Wonder if I'll get to 8,000 subscribers today. Charge Beam. Yeah, see what I mean? Should have kept my ass as a dragon type. Okay, it used quick attack again. Little bit left for the Miss Mages. I don't think it gets a bonus again. Oh, hope. You were my only hope, and I still hope you are. Vroom, vroom. Now I see it's I have a whole rich bitch and a work and a twerk like I work too. Luckily it changed it for me, but let's see. Do I hit myself or do I finally get rid of this ghost ghastly abomination? Yes, I do. Thank goodness. Yes, now you see why I had to go on a hunt for Pokemon. This is the reason why. All I have left is a freaking fire crocodile. Everybody else is dead. All my friends are dead. But if Fuecoco's evolution is so good right now, imagine when it's gonna learn Torch Song with Skeledirge. It's gonna be beautiful. Well done. Thank you, Iono. Thank you for being a pain in the butt. But thank you for being the pain in the butt in 2 ways. Thank you for the challenge, for something that was actually challenging, which is nice. Buy the Bizies. Buy the Bizies. Her weird volt switch. That would have been very useful. Bye bye. I didn't think I was gonna like her. I like her. It's a lot, like when you actually do something yourself instead of like watching other people. Hello, Miss Easy Champion to Defeaty. What's the point of adding a Desu to this one specifically? I don't think there's a lot of South Asians in Spain. It made sense for Sword and Shield, but I don't know. I don't know. The more the better. The more diversity the better. But they made her into a terrible, terrible champion. Okay? Even worse than Diantha. So, girl, time to take back all my items from the corpses of all my friends. Time to put them all in the box. Interesting. Heal them all, but they're all dead, no matter what, unfortunately. Cyclizar would have been awesome to have for further, but if I knew I could get Cyclizar there, I would have gotten it. But then again, I didn't take the route of extending the ability for the rules before that route anyways. But I have now, so it's fine. So which of these would have actually been useful? Probably Mousehold, probably Gyarados, probably... well, yeah. So sad. Oh well. Yeah, here. Yeah, she was my destination, but how was I gonna do it all with just one fire crocodile? I need a lot more. So, any Pokemon here? Ready for the catching? No? No? There are here. Oh, what a bunch of Squawkabilly. Terastallization. Who are we gonna face? Ooh, my first one. Sandygast. It's such a unique Pokemon though. And its ability is freaking awesome for the next gym. Which is why like when I saw this thing, like I almost screamed like, because sand compaction like against the water types is gonna be so cool, but it's also a no, actually it's actually pretty perfect. If they try to counter it with some other type of thing, I can make it into a grass type or something. It's a nice terrestrialization, it's a nice Pokemon, and I think it's gonna be very, very, very useful against the extreme water types of the next gym, and it's pretty helpful against the Flame Lady. Flame Lady. And ugh. I don't know. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, the other reason why it's such a long video, because of the flipping like other the Pissimian that's gonna come up. But it's gonna be great for Shorts, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Snapchat Stories, TikTok Talks. Ooh, only one. Nice. Sandy Gast. And it's a female. I'm just gonna name it Ghost after the first Pakistani drama that I ever saw in the US of A. Ghost. It was like a cool, different type of thing. Very European inspired, ghastly. Come on, write it. Write Gast. Write Ghost. I couldn't even name it Ghastly. I couldn't name it like Sandy because it's already in the name. So Ghost. I think that's why I had to wait it on the nickname. The funny thing is though that apparently he's so slow that like even though he tries to catch food for himself on the beach, everything and everyone runs away is able to run away, so he can't get, he can't feed on them, which is hilarious. It's ridiculous.
Yo, YG Games, everything we on the rise. No slow moves, I strategize. Game is on, I don't back down. Speed so high, I run this town.